Hello, in this video we show you how to monitor or manage your mobile data usage on this Samsung Galaxy Ace 3. So it's likely you're going to have a SIM card inserted in the device, and it's likely you'll have a mobile data plan. Now we've got one here and it's identified by the little H symbol next to the signal bar. Now your letters may differ there, but if you've got a mobile data plan, it's quite likely you'll actually have an allowance of how much data you can use on a month. There are very few plans are unlimited, so you may need to check that. But the great thing is with the Galaxy Ace 3 we can actually monitor how much data we're using and get warnings and even switch off data when we go over our limit. So let's say, for example, we only have 1 GB of data a month. What we can do is we can manage this by going into the apps settings and go into connections, and you'll see an option for data usage. If you tap on this, you'll see that mobile data is enabled with the tick box. Now at the moment it says set mobile data limit. Well, there isn't one set, so if we tap that box, it tells us that your mobile data connection will be disabled when the specified limit is reached. Great, okay. Now since data is managed by your phone and your carrier, they may account for usage differently. Consider using a conservative limit. So you click OK. So basically a bit of terms and conditions to agree to there. Now you can come in and change this at any point. You can also change the data usage cycle, so the different months, and you want to try and configure it as best as possible to your phone contract from when it starts each month. So we've got a red bar and an orange bar, and we can press on the little dots at the side to actually slide the bar up and down. So let's say we've got a 1 gig limit each month. We can continue to scroll it down. We need to move both bars accordingly. So there we go. There's our 1 gig limit. So that's red. So when we go over and above that 1 gig limit, the device will automatically shut off mobile data connections. But we can choose when we get a warning that we're high. So let's say we want a warning when we get to 850-ish. So we just move the bar accordingly. Now when we hit 865 meg of data, it'll warn us and tell us that we've got close to our limit, and when we get to 1 gig, if we get to 1 gig, it will then switch off the data entirely. If we scroll down a bit, we can see these things below, and it says 9th to the 16th of November, about 64.8 kilobytes was used. And that's based on these bars here. So at the moment it's showing a month cycle from the 1st to the 30th of November. But we can use these little controls here to see when and what is using data. So if I move these bars here, we can see 6th to 7th of November, 0 megabytes were used. But if we move across here and make the thing wider, between the 13th and the 21st, we've used about 64 kilobits, and it tells us what's used it and roughly breaks it down into the different applications and what it's used. And it's from there that you can manage your data usage. You can go in and out as you like, making changes to the bars and configurations, and that's how you manage your mobile data usage on the Samsung Galaxy Ace 3.